The burning debris of a crashed passenger plane has been recovered in Russia's Far East. Nearly 50 people were reportedly on board when this plane came down. There are no reports of any survivors. This aircraft, an Antonov 24, was operated by Angara, a Siberia-based airline. It lost contact with the air traffic control while approaching the remote town of Tinder in the Amur region. Near the Chinese border, the local media reports say that the plane was carrying about 50 people, including children and crew members. Now, the regional governor has put the number at 49 with 43 passengers and 6 crew members. The wreckage was found in a remote snow-covered part of the Amur region, and further investigations into the cause of the crash are currently underway. In a message of goodwill just ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the Maldives, former Maldivian President Mohammad Nasheed has lauded India and has called for stronger ties. Speaking to WION's Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibbal, he welcomed tourism growth in Lakshadweep and he said that it's complementary and not competitive. His remarks have come as the Indian tourist numbers to Maldives have begun to recover after last year's diplomatic row. Listen in.
Tourism became a flashpoint in the relationship. We saw comments by now suspended members of the current government as well, and that led to essentially a big diplomatic issue as well. Now, of course, it's passed. But how do you see Indian tourists helping the Maldives economy?
Well, we need Indian tourists to come. India is rapidly developing. We don't have a view that India wants this development in isolation at the expense of its neighbors. No, that's not what India is seeking. We understand that. We want to be able to plug into your rapid development. India is now, its GDP is now over $4 trillion. It's one of the largest economies in the world. And it has a lot of very affluent people that can come to our high-end resorts. In fact, Indian tourist arrivals have been rapidly increasing, and until the difficulties came, India was our #1 market. So that is again also finding traction. Now, I think we must bury those differences and difficulties. It is very unfortunate that members of the government or anyone would want to embarrass ourselves by making such comments as they did about the Prime Minister. And the other issue of Indian plans to develop tourism in Minicoy Islands up in the north of the Maldives. I think that is also helpful to the Maldives. It would be complementary to the Maldives. It would not be a competitive market production. It would be complementary. We have known this. We have experienced this with Sri Lanka. If you come to Sri Lanka, people are more likely to come to the Maldives. It's not either or Maldives. You know, it's not either Sri Lanka or the Maldives. Very often, it's a combined visit.